Thank you, Provost Schultz, for that very kind introduction. And many thanks to the selection committee for giving me the opportunity to speak here today. First of all, I would like to extend a hearty and heartfelt congratulations to all of the graduates here today. I know that this journey has not been easy for any of us, and I hope that today will bring you great joy and tremendous pride as you celebrate your accomplishments, and confidence, enthusiasm, and optimism as you prepare for your life's next big adventure. It is truly an honor to be here on this stage today. Truth be told, this experience is not one that high school me would have ever thought possible. My background is not necessarily what you might expect for an individual graduating with a PhD in STEM. I grew up in a very small rural town. My high school class was composed of just 12 students, to give you an idea of how small. I'm a first-generation college graduate, raised by my mother. Thank you. Raised by my mother, who often struggled to make ends meet. And I'm a high school dropout. I will spare you the details of my life story, but it suffices to say that my road to higher education was long and winding. When I was younger, the idea of pursuing a career in biomedical research seemed unfeasible. As a child, I had dreamed of becoming a scientist, but I had never seen a scientist in real life. And as I grew older, that dream seemed akin to dreaming of becoming a basketball star or a famous actress. Not necessarily completely impossible, but highly unlikely. More than a decade passed from the time I received my GED to the time that I began my undergraduate studies at the University of Wisconsin-Parkside. There, thanks to some really incredible mentors, I began to realize that this dream was in fact within my reach. When I first came to graduate school here at UW-Madison, I was very excited, but I was also a little scared. And I'm sure that many of you here can relate. Self-doubt, imposter syndrome, I'm too different, I don't belong here. I worried that because of who I was, the differences in my background, that I wouldn't be accepted. And worse, I feared that this identity might mean that I didn't have what it takes to succeed. I have learned many things during my time at UW-Madison. Sure, trivial things like neuroscience and gene therapy, but more importantly, I have learned just how much strength there is in our diversity. We have all come from different places, we've all traveled different paths, and we all have different perspectives. It is the culmination of our differences that makes UW-Madison so great. Economist and mathematician Dr. Scott E. Page, who incidentally earned a master's degree here at UW-Madison, studies the role that diversity plays in complex systems. And he has found that diversity makes systems more innovative, more robust, and more interesting. For solving complex problems, he states, excellence demands diversity. That has certainly been my experience here at UW-Madison. If your experience has been anything like mine, then you have had the privilege of working with and learning from a diverse group of scholars of various race and ethnicity, nationality, religion, gender, disability status, sexual orientation, and socioeconomic backgrounds. These experiences have enriched our lives and broadened our horizons. Allowing us to view the world from different vantage points, they have made us better people. And for me, they've helped me to view the differences in myself as strengths rather than weaknesses. Perhaps you've heard the phrase, don't talk yourself out of rooms that you've earned the right to be in. This is a message that I hope to impress on each of you today. I mentioned earlier imposter syndrome, self-doubts, and fear of failure. We all experience this to some extent at some point in our lives. But our time here has taught us just how important it is to persevere despite these fears, to try new things and maybe fail, as this is essential for learning and growth. Let your hard-earned success here at UW-Madison give you strength and confidence in your ability to continue reaching toward your dreams, whatever they may be. There will be voices out there that try to hold you back. Just make sure that one of those voices isn't your own. And lastly, I would like to ask that each of you going forward keep the Wisconsin idea close to your heart. The Wisconsin idea states that what we do here at the university should enhance the lives of every person in the state of Wisconsin, as well as the nation and around the world. I personally would not be here today if it were not for the guidance and mentorship that I've received here at UW-Madison and at UW-Parkside. Without the outreach of caring individuals, my life could have looked very different. I am sure that many of you have also had people along your path who've helped to guide you in the right direction. I ask that you try to be that person for someone else. I ask that you use the training that you've received here at the University of Wisconsin-Madison to fulfill the Wisconsin idea in whatever way is most appropriate for you. Whether it's through sharing your knowledge, through your professional career, public service, or simple acts of kindness. Go out into the world, do good, and dream big. Congratulations, graduates, and on Wisconsin!